So hello fellow coin collectors, this is Glenn back with another video. Today we're going to have a look at the 2007 $20 banknote which I have here. And if you actually use currency, you'll probably realize that the 2007, 2008 and 2013 are the main $20 banknotes that you actually get in circulation at the moment. So they're actually still pretty common and not really worth that much more than face value at the moment. But as you can see, if you look at a certain year of banknote, and like if you take a 1994 uncirculated banknote and you look at the eBay sold items or the ones that are on eBay, you'll see that they do go up in value. And that's why collecting uncirculated banknotes, I actually do recommend, even though at the moment, the $50 banknote from 1979 is just getting inflation values, but when the economy actually gets better, the values will actually increase a lot more than actual inflation. So I should make a video on that anyway. So the 2007, well, I keep on saying 1997, but really, bit crazy of me. So here we have the actual print run for the 2007 $20 banknote. So we start at AA, and in AA we have at least nearly 1 million banknotes printed. Okay, so from DB to GB, and I will believe these actually stop at M. So you got AA to AM, D and to DA. So it's from DB to DM, also another 1 million. And then we got up to JC, which is the last prefix, also nearly 1 million. So this is actually a high print series, and that's most likely why these lasted long in circulation, because they actually released them from circulation over quite a few years. If we look at the 2008, okay, that's also a high print, the same as the 2007, and the 2013, which was the last print, was actually pretty low. So the 2007, 2008 pretty much lasted at least 5 years, and it's still currently the most common banknote in circulation. So on eBay, this is the actual prices that you actually get, or people are actually trying to sell them at. So about $30, $34. Don't know what Fijian one's there. $40. So you're talking about between $30 and $40, and that's what actually people actually trying to sell them at, but they're not the sold prices. So if we go to sold items, you can see only one actually sold for $20, so it's really not worth selling it. Don't worry about the Fiji banknote. And then we got our banknote. So that's it for the last 12 months. Is one sold for $20. Now it's pretty, it says uncirculated condition. So basically these banknotes are only worth $20 at the moment, but because these ones are actually uncirculated, they should actually increase in price over the next 20 years. And I've actually got quite a few. So I've got a single one. It has John Flynn on it. Obviously he was a medical practitioner. It's also probably in part of the Royal Flying Doctor Service, and that was actually one of the first aircraft. And looks like he was actually went around on camel to actually look after patients. And you can see there's a coat of arms there. I actually quite like that, the coat of arms. And then we have this side, Mary Ribley. I did explain all the features on this in a previous video, so I won't really go over that much about these actual banknotes. Looks like it has a little bit of damage there, but it's still almost uncirculated. I'll still keep it. Here's another 20. IB. What was the last prefix? JC, I was saying. Pity I don't actually have any first or last prefix, because they're definitely really worth keepers. And then I have another single one, but I also have a consecutive GG, and that's actually quite good. See, whenever I get banknotes uncirculated, I actually keep them. So this one's GG, so I actually keep it, unless I get quite a few and then I actually don't want them, because it's just too much. You can't actually keep all the banknotes, especially if you don't have all the money. So here's IE 72 and 73, so I keep them. It's actually going to be pretty hard to actually get these in a consecutive run now, because they've actually stopped issuing these banknotes because they introduced a new polymer $20 banknote. So they'll just let these actually run out. So they'll let these circulate into the withdrawn from circulation to be replaced by the new series of banknotes. But I actually quite like this better than the actual new $20 banknote that's actually out there. Don't worry about the coins in the background, that's for another video. And that's basically all I have for this video. So you know the prices, you know the actual prefix and suffix you need to get. So these ones are just general. If they're actually pretty much less than extremely fine, I actually would not worry about collecting it unless there's a good serial number on it, or it is an actual error banknote, because in the long run these banknotes will not keep their value. They will actually be worth less than the actual inflation rate. So just don't keep them, okay? Just spend them and just keep the high grade banknotes that you know will actually keep their actual value. If you need to know how much banknotes you should actually get in the future, you can go to 2007, go to the actual inflation calculator, which the Royal Australian Mint does provide, or the Reserve Bank, is it? One of them two anyway. It's easy to look up. Put in 2007 and see how much these banknotes should actually be worth now. Now, if it's about 3%, you're talking 39%, so you should add 39% on these banknotes. So it's $3.90, $7.80. So you should get $7.80, so $27.80. That's what you should actually be getting for these banknotes because of inflation. And as you can see, people try and sell them for $30 to $40, which is over inflation, so that's alright, but obviously they don't sell them for that. They sell them for $20, so really you've lost that much from inflation, so you're only earning about $7 less, which is $13. So you lost $7 on the actual inflation from that 13 years. So if you need, if you would like me to actually do a video on that and how I work out how much the actual inflation value is now, is how much you should actually sell it for just to get the money back, and also how much money you would lose if you sold it just for face value. So I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my video, and have an awesome banknote collecting time. Next week I'll have another Probably a $5 banknote just to go through that series. Thank you and bye.